Welcome, dear learners. This lecture is based on the classification of indigenous milk product. And this is for the BSc second year and third year students. BSc second year third semester and BSc TYs the fifth semester. That is paper number 7 and paper number 12 respectively. Let's see the classification of indigenous milk product. The classification of indigenous milk products is based on the method of manufacturing. The concentrated milk products are prepared by concentrating the milk product, means by partially removing the moisture from it. The coagulated milk products are prepared by coagulating milks, it means by heat or acid coagulation. The fermented milk products are prepared by fermenting the milk by using a desirable starter culture. Fat-rich milk product means the product which is having the more content of the fat. Then the frozen milk product means the product is prepared by freezing the milk. So the first classification, that is the concentrated milk products, means the partially desiccated milk products. And into this, these are the various examples of the partially or the concentrated or the desiccated milk product, that is the khoa, peda, barfi, then rabri, and the khoa based sweets such as the gulab jamun, barfi, kalakand, and the milk cake. But before starting the point, before understanding the classification, first of all we have to know the meaning of the concentrated or the partially desiccated products, to whom it is called as the concentrated milk products. As I told you earlier, the concentrated milk product means the product which are prepared by continuously concentrating the milk, means the milk is taken into the karai and and then the heat is continuously supplied. When the milk is start to boil, evaporation is start. When the more amount of the moisture is evaporated, and whatever the remaining and whatever the product is prepared by using such a method, by using this method, this is called as the concentrated dairy products. Means the moisture percent in milks get reduced due to the evaporation of vapors to the products. It means the maximum under the moisture is removed by supplying the continuous heat to that milk. So the product which are prepared by using these methods, these products are called as the concentrated milk products or the desiccated milk products. As I told you earlier, the examples for this of the concentrated milk products are the khoa, rabri, basundi, whereas the gulab jamun, barfi, kalakand, milk cakes are the khoa based sweets. Second one is the heat or acid coagulated methods. In previous slides, we have seen that the classification of the various milk products, and in those, the second was the coagulated milk products, and I have already given you the information about whom it is called as the coagulated milk products. Means the products which are prepared by using the heat or acid coagulation. These are the coagulated products obtained upon the addition of the accidents. It means the particular acid, that is the citric acid, is generally used for the preparation of all these coagulated milk products. And the popular example of this acid coagulated or products is the paneer and channa. Channa is also called as the Indian paneer. Means that is the raw. It's a kind of the raw paneer. And paneer is the very popular dairy product, as you know that. Many times you might have enjoyed the palak paneer, paneer curry. All those curries are prepared by using the paneer. This channa is very important, the best product for the various indigenous dairy products. For example, rasgulla, malai, sandesh. All those are uh, 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 all those products are prepared by the by using the channa by using channa. So this is the second point of the classification. Third one is the fermented milk products, to whom it is called as the fermented milk products. As I told you earlier, we cannot say the koa is the fermented milk product because the koa is not prepared by the fermentation process. It means that by the addition of the particular strain of bacteria, a particular cultures, that is the lactic cultures, and the products which are prepared by using the lactic cultures and by keeping that product for some time, for a particular time, for particular temperatures, and the product which is obtained after the process of the fermentations, those products are called as the fermented product. So, and dahi is the well-known product since the ancient times. Okay, many times, and it is the one of the important product of our diet, of our Indian diet. That is the for some important examples of the fermented milk products are the dahi, mishti dahi, chakka, shrikhand, and shrikhand puri. In coming lectures, we are also going to see the manufacturing technique uh, of dahi, mishti dahi, chakka, srikhand, and srikhand dahi. So, the fermented milk products, once again, I would like to tell you the definition of the fermented milk products means the product which are prepared by using particular strains, that is the lactic culture, and the product which is obtained after some times, after a particular time, after a particular temperatures, those products are called as the fermented milk product. Next one, the classification, the important classification is the fat-rich milk products. Fat-rich milk products means the product which is having the more amount of the fat. Those products are called as the fat-rich milk products. And the example for this, the cream, butter, and the ghee. Cream is generally contains the more than 25% of the fat. Ghee is generally contains more than the 99% of the fat, whereas the makhan means the desi butter, which is also contains the more than 60% of the fat, and that's why all these products are having more the fat percentage, and that's why it is those are called as the fat-rich products. Next one is the frozen dairy products. Frozen dairy products means the milk is freezed. Milk is freezed, and whatever the product obtained by freezing that milk, those products are called as the frozen milk. Frozen milk products. The kulfi is the popular example of this. Malai ka baraf, milk ices. Many times we have consumed the kulfi. Ice cream is the not an Indian origin. That's why we have not taken ice cream here. Ice cream is also the frozen dairy product. But as we are seeing the classification of the indigenous dairy products. Indigenous dairy products means the products which are basically from the Indian origin, and that's why those are called as the indigenous dairy products. Okay, that's why we cannot add the ice cream here, and kulfi, malai ka baraf, and milk acids, all those are the Indian origin, and therefore those are called as the frozen dairy products. So uh, all all these are the about the classification of the indigenous dairy products. It's very easy to memorize. Just we have to memorize the four different categories of these classifications. Number one, the concentrated milk product. Second one is the coagulated milk products. Third one is the fermented milk products. Fourth one is the fat-rich milk products, and fifth one is the frozen milk products. It's very easy to memorize all those. Just once again, we just let's review the classification of these products. First one is the concentrated milk products, means the definition. We have to memorize the definition of the concentrated milk products. It's very easy. Concentrated milk products means the product which are prepared by concentrating concentrating the milk. Concentrating the milk means the continuously milk is heated, moisture, whatever the maximum amount of the moisture is removed from the milk, and whatever the products prepared by using such methods, all those products are called as the concentrated milk products. The examples of the concentrated milk products are the khova, peda, barfi, gulab jamun, etc. Second one is the coagulated milk products. Again, it's very easy to memorize. The coagulated milk product means the product which are prepared by coagulating milk. Means it's coagulating by using the citric acid or the various acids. For examples, the paneer and channa based products that channa based products are the rasagulla, rasmalai, all those products. Okay, so all these products are called as the coagulated milk products. Third one is the fermented milk product. Fermented milk products means the products which are prepared by fermenting the milk. Means dahi, chakka, srikhand. And with this, again, some more products are also there. For example, charge. Then we say that is the tak in Marathi language. So all these products are called as the fermented milk products. Means as we know that many times you might have prepared dahi at home. Means the milk is heated in karai, then it is cooled at the room temperatures, and then the previous day's dahi or the starter culture is added to that dahi, to that milk, and that milk is kept for a night or up to 8 to 10 hours. And after the 8 hours, the milk is get converted into the dahi by fermenting the process. So this is called as the so the process by which the products are prepared by this way, those are called as the fermented products. Then the fat rich milk products, very easy to memorize again. The fat rich, the name itself indicates the meaning of the fat rich, means the products which are having the more fat content. All those called as the fat rich milk products. Means the cream. Cream means in Marathi language that is the sai or malai, which is having the more than the 20% of the fat. Then butter, which is having more than the 50 or 60% of the fat. Then the ghee, which is also contains more than 99% of the fat. So all those are called as the fattest milk products. Means the product which is having the more content of the fat. And the last but not least, the criteria, that is the frozen milk products. The frozen milk products definitely, the frozen itself indicates the definition or the meaning of the products. That means the products which are prepared by freezing the milk. Means, and the Indian example of this frozen milk products is kulfi, malai ka baraf, milk lollies, milk ices. All those are the Indian origin. So this is the simple definition and the simple meaning of all these criterias of the classification of indigenous milk products. So for the exam point of view, if the question is asked on the classification of indigenous, define and explain the classification of indigenous milk products. In that case, first of all, we have to define what we mean by the indigenous milk products. Indigenous milk products means the products which are basically from the Indian origin. All these products are called as the indigenous milk products. And then after this, we have to enlist all those criteria. Number one, concentrated milk product, coagulated milk product, fermented milk product, fat rich milk products, and frozen milk products. After enlisting all these criteria, then we have to again define the concentrated, coagulated, fermented, fat rich, and frozen milk products. And after writing the definition of all those criteria, again we have to give a particular example of all those. And after giving the example, and in this way, you can write the full answer of this question if asked in the examination. So it is very easy to memorize. So best of luck if this question is asked for the final examination. Thank you very much.